Metal sign comes flying off. This man here in the black hoodie tries to stop them, yelling, "It's our city," but then they get into a fight. Almost 5 minutes into.
Yo, Raw City Podcast. We outside with the man himself, El Monocobra. You saw what happened last night. If you was in the city, if you have Instagram, you saw what happened. You know who this man is.
You don't even gotta have Instagram. If you got a phone, you already saw me. You already saw me throwing hands. You already saw me trying to stop people from, doing a lot of vandalism and all that. We trying to do peaceful things. But people sometimes trying to disrespect, and we gotta disrespect too.
Mono, I see that a lot of people is putting you on Instagram. You viral right now. Explain to the people what really happened, because most of the people are confusing you and they think you're a Spurs fan, which you're not. You're a Knicks fan. A lot of people don't know what really happened, how the fight started, and what was your real intention, with that.
Yeah.
So explain to the people, let them know what really happened.
To start, Monocobra 80, el que la prende la aplique de todo. That's my Spanish shit, but I'm a Knicks fan, and I was trying to, stop everybody from doing vandalism. ¿Cómo es que se dice?
Vandalism.
Yeah, vandalism.
Yeah.
So, they was doing a lot. So I was like, yo, what y'all doing, man? Y'all doing too much. This is our city, and y'all doing crazy stuff and all that. Y'all even look like y'all not from the city.
Yeah, a lot of people not. A lot of people don't live in New York. Yeah. A lot of people that was doing all that dumb shit in the city. And to be honest, we don't tolerate none of that bullshit.
To me, if you from the little counties from New York, you're not from New York. You're not from the city.
Exactly.
So
listen.
Don't come over here and disrespect, because we don't go over there to your little counties and disrespect, because we get real time if we do that shit. Because that be Commonwealth and all that stupid shit. So we don't do that shit. We don't do none of that shit. We don't want chat to come over here, or whoever that was there, disrespecting and doing all that stuff. We don't want that over here.
It was wild.
So they hit me first, and I had to fight and all that stuff and all that shit. But we was trying to defend ourselves and our city. We was fighting with the city, for the city, in the city.
Right. Real rights. We don't get down like that. We don't do none of that dumb shit. There was a very large group of people that was really behaving and and having everything peaceful. But then you had these group of youngsters doing all that dumb shit, which I get where you coming from. You wasn't gonna tolerate none of that. I know how you was feeling. We was looking at it from the outside. We like, yo, these niggas is wildin'. They stepping on the trees. They taking down the bus fucking stop sign.
Hey, yo, you had the camera outside and all that, and I told you like, yo, follow me. I'm about to go slap one of them. But I was just playing around. I was just going to go over there, and trying to stop everything that was going on with the fucking up the trees and the signs and all this stuff. We don't want none of that shit. I was raised in Puerto Rico, so I was 13 years old. When I was 13 years old, I came to over here, and I'm Dominican. I was born in Puerto Rico. My father, my mother, Dominican. And I was probably not born in the city, but I'm from the city. I came over here when I was 13. I was still young. I was, so every little word that I understand of English, I learned over here. So it's my city. It's our city. Never been outside. Never been. I've been in Jersey. I've been over there, but I never sleep more than 1-2 weeks outside of the New York. So
these young niggas is wilding right now. Look, and then another thing, they see you with a Spurs jersey. From it could be a Celtics jersey on. They gonna fuck you up in the city. That's fucked up. That we don't condone none of that shit.
We don't do none of that shit. I had a video on my phone and my IG that they has a girl that had a Spurs shirt, and we was all going crazy like, yo, you wild, and take that shit off, but respectfully. We was not touching her, doing none of that shit. We was just respectfully.
Yo, I seen a lot of videos of niggas getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Cause they got another jersey on, bro. Like, look, that's bad for the city, because they gonna do something about that, bro. And whatever they gonna do, we not gonna like it as fans. You feel me? They're gonna make it hard for everybody. They're gonna make it hard for us to celebrate. You know?
we gotta respect. We gotta respect.
Facts,
Tomorrow
facts.
we're going outside and we're gonna come respectfully, and we're gonna come deep too. So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna wall out, but respectfully, not breaking things, not doing all that crazy shit. None of that. We gotta, we gotta go right. We gotta go right, because we came over here, we go over there to have fun, to celebrate that we're gonna win or whatever. But we didn't even know we was gonna win. We was winning, but we was winning for like 10 points when all that thing happened and we start fighting and they start breaking things and throwing water and throwing bottles and
energy.
Like that energy probably bring everything down. Because they didn't know that in the stadium, but I don't know. You can feel that. You can feel all about energy. You can feel all about.
Hell yeah. It was definitely Bob Voodoo in the air last night in New York. That shit was looking crazy. NYPD couldn't control nobody.
Yeah, they couldn't control it. I was trying to control a little bit, and we had to fight.
You try your best. Niggas had to fight. You feel me? But other than that, man, like and subscribe, comment in the
video. It was Knicks in 4, Knicks in 4. Now it's Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 5.
Es mentira. Lo que le aprende le aplican esto, lo que no andan gente.
You don't even gotta look him up. He gonna pop up on your feed. You gonna see him on the ground.
Monocobra 80. I'm everywhere. Monocobra 80. I'm everywhere. Todos los lados, en todos los lados, prendido. Al final de la jornada, no hay que darle mucha loca, no mucha laca. If you turn on your phone, you're gonna hear about me. You're gonna see me. You're gonna something. It's gonna pop up.
They're gonna see you.
Es mentira. This is my week. You heard? This Knicks week. Es mentira. Yeah, have a good night. Good day. Good morning. Good everything.